Narcissistic abuse isn't just emotional heartbreak, it's psychological warfare. And the worst part? It often starts with charm, chemistry, and love bombing. That's why recognizing the red flags early on is your best weapon of defense. The goal of this episode is to help you move from confusion to clarity, from a soft target to a strong, discerning soul who knows how to guard her heart without hardening it. Whether you're dating, freshly out of a toxic entanglement, or mentoring someone through theirs, this conversation is your toolkit. We'll cover the early signs of narcissistic behavior, subtle manipulation tactics masked as affection, why your gut instinct is your most sacred protector, and how to stay grounded in self-worth so you don't get swept away in their storm. Let's break the cycle before it even begins. Narcissists don't show up wearing warning labels. They show up with compliments, intense eye contact, and seemingly perfect alignment with your values and dreams. This is called the idealization phase, and it's strategic. Here's what to watch out for. 1. Too much, too soon. They talk about soulmates and marriage on the second date. You feel swept off your feet, but deep down, something feels rushed. This isn't love. It's love bombing. They're not falling for you, they're securing control. Watch for over-the-top gestures, gifts, declarations of fate or destiny, and constant texting to keep you hooked. 2. Mirroring your identity. They love what you love. They've been through what you've been through. They're just like you. Except they're not. They're mirroring you to manufacture compatibility. Later, that mirror will shatter and be used against you. Ask yourself, do they ever disagree? Do they have their own personality, or is it all perfectly tailored to mine? 3. Instant intensity. They want to be with you all the time. At first, it feels romantic. Soon, it becomes possessive, then isolating. Early warning. They don't respect your need for space, want exclusivity instantly, or guilt you for time spent with others. Narcissists don't start out yelling, gaslighting, or triangulating. That comes later. In the beginning, their manipulation is disguised as concern, connection, or protection. 1. I just worry about you. They question your friends, outfits, or goals, not with rage, but with faux concern. I just don't want you to get hurt, they'll say. What they really mean is, I don't want you out of my control. 2. Boundary testing. They test your boundaries subtly, making jokes about your trauma, prying for private information early, or pressuring intimacy faster than you're ready. If they don't respect a soft no early on, they won't respect your big boundaries later. 3. Shifting attention tactics. One day, you're their everything. The next, radio silence. They're conditioning you to crave their validation. Your highs and lows become tied to their mood. This is emotional addiction in disguise. Narcissists are drawn to empathic, compassionate, high-value individuals, especially those who were raised to overfunction, overgive, or overlook red flags. 1. The fixer trap. If you've been a rescuer in past relationships, narcissists can smell it. They'll present themselves as broken or misunderstood to activate your inner healer. Reminder, you're a partner, not a therapist. 2. Rewarding your silence. The less you speak up, the more they love you. The moment you express discomfort or disagreement, their energy changes. It's a test. They're gauging how much of yourself you're willing to abandon to keep the peace. 3. Guilt-based gaslighting. They'll say things like, I didn't think you'd be the type to judge me, or, I guess I was wrong about you. These guilt bombs keep you second-guessing your intuition. Let's go deeper. These are the non-negotiable red flags. If you see these, don't walk. Run. They badmouth all their exes. If everyone from their past was crazy, they were probably the common denominator. Narcissists rewrite history to play the victim. They're unavailable but entitled. They want your time, energy, and body, but they won't commit emotionally. They expect your loyalty while offering none in return. Disrespect in disguise. They tease, belittle, or make sarcastic jabs, and call it joking. If you express hurt, they accuse you of being too sensitive. This is pre-abuse grooming. They love the spotlight. They need constant attention and admiration, even if it's subtle. Watch for social media flexing, storytelling where they're always the hero, and an obsession with how others perceive them. They avoid accountability. Early on, they'll deflect, deny, or joke their way out of uncomfortable conversations. If they can't handle gentle feedback, they're not safe long-term. To spot a narcissist, you must know what they're not. Healthy love takes time. It grows steadily. It isn't rushed, pressured, or chaotic. Healthy love respects your no. You don't need to explain or justify. A respectful partner honors your pace and your past. Healthy love is reciprocal. They ask how you are. They show up. You're not performing for their affection. Healthy love embraces feedback. If something feels off and you express it, they listen, not retaliate. You don't have to guess where you stand in healthy love. There's a way to protect your peace without turning cold. Guarding your heart doesn't mean you stop loving. It means you start loving wisely. Discernment is your superpower. Watch how people respond to your boundaries, not just how they treat you when they want something. Slow is safe. If they're worth it, they'll respect the pace. If they push you, they're showing their hand. Watch with your eyes, not your ears. Narcissists say all the right things, but their patterns, energy, and choices always reveal more than their words. Stop explaining your standards. If someone tries to make you feel guilty for having boundaries, they were hoping you didn't have any. Learn to sit in discomfort. Don't rush to make people feel better when they're uncomfortable with your truth. If your no upsets them, let it. If you've ever felt like your softness made you a target, remember this. It's not your softness that's the problem. It's the world's lack of protection around it. You don't need to be harder. You don't need to be meaner. You need to be sharper in who gets access to you. Narcissists thrive in confusion and chaos, but when you move with clarity, they lose their grip. When you stop rewarding inconsistency, their mask falls faster. When you know what love really looks like, you stop mistaking emotional hunger for connection. You are worthy of slowness. You are worthy of gentleness. You are worthy of a love that doesn't leave you guessing. Protect your peace, Queen. Guard your softness like gold.